ever miss you. Miss you. Wow, a year has passed. Time flies when you are having fun. Not. But we missed you so much, we decided to put together for you 4 original short plays by local playwrights. An hour of entertainment just for you. And starring some of your favorite performers from past productions, as well as a little conversation from the playwrights. And for next season, yes, you guessed it, we return to live theater. We are so looking forward to bringing you our 25th season of shows. So be ready for some fun shows after this past year. Our next season, we bring you the sequel to our musical Midlife Crisis with Midlife 2. What did I come in here for? Followed by the comedy Sweet Delilah Swim Club, formerly Dixie Swim Club. And we are excited to introduce our newest form of entertainment, original shorts, from some of the best South Florida playwrights. You'll get a taste of some of their work this evening with these virtual performances. Oh, and we still have our children's shows and workshops and camps, and our summer repertory show for families, Snow White, The Early Years. But enough said. Sit back and enjoy the show. Looking forward to seeing you at the theater.
Sam, answer me, damn it. I'm watching baseball. What do you want now?
I want to continue our conversation and resolve this once and for all.
Oh, no, not that again. Give it a rest, will you?
Look, I've been thinking and I've changed my mind.
I'm tired of talking about something we have no control over. If you want to go first, go. If you want me to go first, fine, I'll go. End of discussion.
So you don't care if I go first?
At this moment, no.
I knew it. You can't wait to get rid of me.
How come this subject never came up when we were younger? Why now?
When we were young, we had our whole lives ahead of us, but now the clock is ticking. So we need to decide.
Well, I didn't know we had the power to arrange the order of death. Oh, quick, call the media. Once our secret is revealed, we'll be on all the talk shows. But nothing. Oh, just leave me alone or I'll kill myself right now.
At least let me show you how to pay the bills if I go first. Do you even know how to do the laundry?
And why would you care? You'll be dead, remember? But if I go first, do you know how to unclog a toilet?
Speaking of toilets, when's the last time you cleaned one?
Well, there was
how about never? I can't imagine how gross ours will look after I'm gone. Oh, it's embarrassing.
Dead people don't get embarrassed. And by the way, when was the last time you vacuumed?
Our vacuum weighs a ton. I'll get that lightweight deluxe one after you go.
Oh, that'll be big bucks. Better wait for a sale.
Oh. So tell me, Sam, would you remarry after I died?
How the hell do I know?
I know. Women will come in, they'll comfort you, and they'll bring you casseroles.
Yummy, I love casseroles.
Oh, if that witch next door comes over, don't let her in. I can't stand her. Promise me you won't marry her.
Why would I marry any of them if I can get their casseroles for free?
Don't you see the food is just a lure to reel you in?
Oh, really? And if I go first, what will Dennis from the senior center use to lure you in? Oh, I've seen the way he looks at you. He can't wait till I croak.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
I'm serious. He likes you, Sadie. Can't you tell?
He likes me? Oh, how do you know?
Well, I'm not blind. And don't pretend you haven't noticed.
Well, if that's true, he's the first millionaire that has ever showed any interest in me.
And how do you know he's a millionaire?
I have my sources.
So you talk about him?
Oh, not so much talk as listen.
Ah, crap, I missed the end of the game.
Oh, I don't know why baseball is more important than talking to me. So, what should I wear to the senior center tomorrow?
Oh, so you want to look nice for Dennis?
Yeah. Does my red dress show, too much cleavage?
Of course it does.
Then that's what I'm going to wear.
Well, then in that case, I'll wear my spandex biking pants to show off my assets, just in case the witch shows up. What's her name anyway?
Wanda. Wanda the witch, not like you need to know.
Oh, I do need to know. She might just wander over here and put a spell on me.
Oh. Did I mention I'm going to get a new mattress after you go?
What's wrong with the one we have now?
Oh, you mentioned it. Hot flashes, night sweats.
Well, Dennis won't care. He sweats too. But I don't think Wanda sweats.
Oh, she sweats all right. I've seen her gardening. It's not a pretty sight.
Yeah, I've seen her too. In short shorts. Not bad.
Oh, it's disgusting. A woman of her age in short shorts.
Well, if you still got the legs for it.
Call those tree stumps legs. Oh, it's almost time for my program. We'll have to finish this talk later.
Oh, no. According to you, later never comes. We'll talk right now.
Right now, I want to watch my program.
And did you let me watch mine?
Fine. I'll record it.
That's a laugh. You don't even know how. Oh, I guess you better go first. What would you do without me?
Well, first I've learned to record.
Oh, sure. Just like you learned how to operate your phone. It took you 2 years to send a text.
Do you know how to make fried chicken?
What does fried chicken have to do with this?
You like my fried chicken, right?
Yeah, so?
So what'll you do after I'm gone?
I'll eat out.
Where? At that greasy diner? And who's going to tell you to take your pills before eating?
I'll just stop taking my pills and join you on the other side.
And where are you going to find me?
Oh, don't you worry. I'll follow your lovely scent.
And what's wrong with my scent?
You wear too much perfume. Travels far and wide. It would probably kill all the flowers in the cemetery.
And what with that Rogaine on top of your head? It'll grow weeds in the cemetery.
Well, at least I'll go out with a full head of hair.
Sam, all joking aside, if anything happens to me while I'm undressed and we're at home, I've packed an emergency bag and it's in the closet on the shelf.
What's it for?
I want you to dress me in the clothes, dead or alive. Do you understand?
Dead or alive? Why?
For the paramedics.
Now I've heard everything.
They have enough trauma. They don't need to see me naked. Just dress me in the clothes and don't forget my bra.
Will they fit me?
Oh, I'm serious, Sam.
Oh, come on. You hate wearing a bra. You whip it off the minute you get home.
But that's different.
I don't know how to put on a bra.
Well, you were pretty good about taking mine off back in the day. Now, listen carefully. First, you're going to take the bra and put it around my chest and kind of hook it up here in the back. And then you're going to put my arms through each one of the straps. And then you're going to grab, one breast at a time and, stuff them into the cups kind of evenly.
Oh, damn. Now you're talking. Hey, we should try that right now. What do you say to a little practice run? Too bad we don't have sex anymore.
Well, how can we with your problem?
My problem? What about your problem?
Okay, so we both have problems. Ugh. Do you miss it? Sex, I mean?
I know what you mean. And the answer is no. Do you?
Hell no, it's exhausting.
And dangerous. We almost dropped dead the last time we tried.
Yeah, but we sure had a good laugh after we recovered.
Can we talk about something more cheerful now?
Sure. Wasn't it fun when we were trying to prearrange our funerals? It was just like planning a wedding.
Oh, yeah. That was a real hoot. Cake tasting and all. I might have to change my arrangements, though. I don't think I need all that food at my service. Who's going to eat it? Not me. So why pay for it?
You should ask for a refund and find out if there's like a buy one, get one if we both die together. That's what I really want, to die together.
You know what? That is a great idea. Oh my goodness. Let's do that. Let's go together. Can we put this subject to rest now?
Yes, dear. I feel much better now. There's no waste taking time and talking about this subject anymore.
Right again, as usual, my love. Time passes too quickly. Why, especially when we're having these little heart-to-heart conversations. Seems like we just had breakfast and look, now it's time for dinner.
Communication is so important. I don't know why those people don't have anything to talk to their spouses.
Well, this husband is taking his wife out to dinner. Yep. Maybe our last meal. You never know.
Yeah, just like the time we ate at that Chinese restaurant, but this time, and we got food poisoning, but this time it could really kill us.
Yeah, let's not die tonight. Hey, grab my pills and let's go to that diner for some fried chicken.
Hey, I'll be back in a minute.
My pills are in the kitchen. Where are you going?
To put on my bra.
Well, you better hurry up. It's almost 4:30. On second thought, do you need any help? We're not dead yet, if you know what I mean.
Really? You just said, let's not die tonight.
Yeah, but what a way to go.
Words, okay. Eclectic, unpredictable, funny, emotional, and last but not least, twisted. Wait, I think I just described myself. Everything in this script, with some embellishment, has been a topic of discussion in my own household at one time or another, which usually led to lots of laughter. So I thought, hey, this could be a play. That's a tough question. I can never remember the names of plays, not even my own sometimes. But what comes to mind is Mamma Mia. Oh, and that really funny one by Neil Simon. I spent too many years doing office work, which did nothing to advance my happiness or creativity. So now I feel very lucky to have the chance to do what I love. Oh, that's easy. Definitely Carol Burnett and Tim Conway. But unfortunately, they were both unavailable. It seems Carol had better things to do. And Tim, well, at least he had a good excuse. May he rest in peace, and may his timeless comedy live on forever.
Reverend Dimsdale, what did God say after he created Eve? Practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect. Not funny? Reverend Dimwit.
Reverend, good evening. When did you sneak in? Why don't you answer your phone?
You should be more concerned with your own whereabouts than mine, mister. You never answer your phone. Where were you last night?
How much wine have you had?
1 glass, 2, maybe 3. Don't change the subject. You didn't come home last night. Where were you?
You know perfectly well where I was. Meetings, briefings, reviewing the text of tonight's speech. And now, right now, I was fielding questions from the press. They wanted pictures, pithy quotes. Where's your wife? They asked. I was evasive, smiled and shrugged it off. Who the hell knows? And here you are hiding in plain sight, making the usual spectacle of yourself.
Let's make a pact. You advise me of your whereabouts, and I'll do likewise.
Later. We'll discuss this later.
Where are you going?
I have to speak with Reverend Dimsdale.
Don't you dare walk away from me. You stay right here. I can't do this. I just can't do this anymore. I'm exhausted. Mentally exhausted. I'm discontent. I'm profoundly discontent. When's this dog and pony show starting?
Well, these fundraisers never start on time. Stop drinking. You know the routine. We'll be introduced. Reverend Dimsdale will make some pious remarks, and then the speech. Stop slouching. Try to look dignified.
Wow, what's the devout Reverend Dumbbell preaching about tonight?
1 man, 1 woman, the sanctity of marriage.
Great. Red meat for the crowd. Always pandering to the sanctimonious.
The culture wars. Playing to the base to bring in donations. It's simple politics. Take the money and run. Every 2 years.
Sanctity of marriage. Does that issue poll well with any of your ex-wives?
All right now.
Who was she?
Who was who?
The woman you were with last night.
Jesus, I was at meetings all night. I told you. Ask any of the staff.
Unbelievable. Such hypocrisy. Remember what they say in politics. It's not the crime, it's the cover-up that snares you. I need to drink more wine. That's what I need to do.
Enough wine. Behave with prosperity, for God's sakes. People will stare. Think of the optics. Don't give me that look. Don't. Oh, now you're upset.
And why shouldn't I be upset? Last night, for 4 miserable hours, and at your insistence, there I was volunteering in some godforsaken shelter, making nice with the homeless. I thought our platform was to shame and judge the poor. And where were you? Out carousing with the interns.
Stop it. I was not carousing. You know damn well I had a strategy meeting with the staff.
And yes, we went out to dinner and drinks, but we're always cautious and discreet. Ask Reverend Dimsdale.
Reverend Dum Dum was with you? What are you two plotting? What are you up to?
That wine is making you paranoid. You know very well he's part of the team.
Well, did any of your ex-wives look past your little indiscretions the way I do?
Don't start that up again. Not now.
Oh, when do you feel is the proper time to discuss this little matter? After I become a member of the ex-wives club?
Now listen carefully. Focus. There's been a change in plans. We're making the announcement tonight. It's in the speech. We've sent out the press release. One more term.
What? One more term? One more term? That's what you decided at this strategy meeting without consulting me? That's why you arranged me to dabble in a little community service. Oh, no. I don't approve. You promised to wait. I told you I needed time to think this through. You promised me I'd have time to think this over. You bastard. You are contemptible.
The poll numbers are at an all-time high. Do you not understand that? We need to strike while the iron is hot.
Strike while the iron is hot. That's your response. A cliche. How could you decide this without asking me? You know how I detest this public spotlight. I can't take any more of this. I want out. I can't take it. The way you and that Reverend Dirtbag manipulate me. You manage everything I say and do. I'm a fraud. I'm your puppet, your prop.
Control yourself. One more term. That was the strategy. That was always our strategy.
That was never the strategy. 2 terms and out. That's what you always told me. Damn you.
2 terms and out. We never agreed to that.
We did agree. 2 terms and out. That's what you always told me. 2 terms and then easy street. The lecture circuit, position at a think tank, consulting, something lucrative, and away from all this, away from all the deception, the insincerity, the public scrutiny.
There has to be one more term. We have to position ourselves for the future. Trust me. This is for your benefit. One more term. One more term, and then a graceful exit from politics.
What about the last campaign? The message, the promise to the voters. You're not electing a career politician. Politicians and diapers need to be changed often and for the same reason.
Voters have no memories. With the new districts, it's all sewn up. A simple and easy re-election, especially with all the ignorance and apathy out there.
Is there ignorance and apathy? I don't know. I don't care. The duplicity, the dishonesty, it's all so dirty. And this 3-way with Reverend Dipshit.
He's valuable, controversial, and effective. He helps us get good press.
Well, here's a news flash. One more campaign, one more election cycle, and the sanctity of this marriage will be over.
Calm down, please, calm down. Maybe when you sober up, you'll understand. You'll realize that this is how the system works, the way things have to be. Now, quiet. We're starting.
I am livid, just livid. How's this smile? Do you approve of this smile? Does it look sincere to you? You will not get away with this. The 2 of you, you will not.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for attending tonight's fundraiser. Now, before we prevail upon Reverend Dimsdale for some words of wisdom, let's give a warm welcome to our guest of honor. All the way from Washington, our honest, dedicated, hardworking representative from the 37th Congressional District, Bobby Smith. And her loving husband, John Smith. I'd say witty, sardonic, clever, provocative, edifying. At least that's what I try to accomplish. There was a popular riddle about 50 years ago in the early days of feminism. A young boy and his father were in a car accident. The father was killed. The boy was brought to the hospital. The doctor entered the operating room and said, "I can't operate on that boy. He's my son." And the answer to the riddle puzzled a lot of people at that time. They couldn't comprehend that a woman, the boy's mother, could be a doctor. And that's the conceit of this play. A lot of people are surprised at their expectation that the husband, the man, would be the politician and not the woman. My favorite play is a play written by Edward Albee in 1962, Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf? And when I reread it, I'm still surprised by the wit, the depth, and the shocking conclusion. I was an attorney for over 30 years, and what that taught me is the importance of language and how language can be used to reflect and manipulate reality. The two people that came to mind: for the husband, Alec Baldwin; for the wife, Tina Fey.
Hello.
Oh, hello, doctor. That man that I told you about is waiting for you.
What did he say?
Well, he walked into the lobby. When we asked to see his ID, he said he was God, and he gave me his business card. I put it on your desk.
God Almighty, all-knowing, all-powerful, office hours Wednesdays, 1 p.m. to 1:15 p.m. Did he say anything else?
No. You know, there's something odd about this one, though. He's different.
I'll take it from here. Thank you, June. Hello, I'm Dr. Madeline Vieira, Deputy Director of Psychiatry here at Holy Assumption Hospital.
Yes, I know.
You told the front desk you were God.
That's correct.
Would you excuse me for a second?
Put your phone away, Doc. They're not coming.
Who's not coming?
You just texted security the code for crazy person in the lobby.
So God is killing my text messages?
Oh, please don't say killing. I get blamed for that enough as it is.
You know, you're the second person this week who claims they're God, but the first one with a business card.
Yes. Alfred Rago, the man who came out on Monday. Poor soul.
How did you know his name?
Right here on my card, Doc. All knowing. You know, if people only knew what a horrible job being God was, no one would ever pretend to be me.
So what's so awful about being God?
Don't get me wrong. The job has its perks. 51 weeks of vacation, unlimited expenses. But I gotta tell you, it is very stressful. I'm always being blamed for stuff I had absolutely nothing to do with. Hurricanes, tornadoes, tsunamis, not to mention sinkholes, potholes, and assholes. And then there's all the praying. It just never stops. God do this, God do that.
So God doesn't like helping people?
I love helping folks, but Earth has 7 billion people. And they ask me for the silliest things. God, please help me find my car keys. Lord, don't let me have another bad hair day. God, please deposit $10 billion in my checking account.
I see.
I get 2.6 billion bullshit prayers every 3 minutes.
So what happened to All Powerful?
It's more of a marketing thing.
You take 51 weeks of vacation and only work on Wednesdays. So God only works one day a year?
That's correct. Actually, I was thinking about cutting back on my minutes.
Can I make a suggestion? How about putting in a little overtime and answering all those prayers for peace? Make the world a safer place by getting rid of all those violent people.
Geez, Doc, I'm God, not the mafia. Come on, show me a little respect. A preacher once accused me of sending a hurricane to South Carolina because I was mad at gays in San Francisco. And my aim may not be perfect, but it ain't that bad. Jeez.
I don't understand what is going on. Just walk right past me.
Still not buying the God thing, huh? Don't answer. I know. Look, I just came here to tell you to release Bill Anderson, the patient in 426. He was admitted by mistake. I just dropped by to tell him that everything's going to be all right, all right, all right.
So you answered Mr. Anderson's prayers. Why his and not others?
Well, he didn't ask for anything. In fact, he didn't pray. He doesn't even believe I exist.
So you're a God who helps atheists?
Oh, yes. I love atheists. They're my kind of people. You see, they never ask for anything, and they don't blame me when shit goes wrong. Very low maintenance.
I don't understand. Why is nobody getting my texts? If you are God, what am I thinking about right now?
You're thinking that I'm goofier than Daffy Duck, and you can't wait till security comes so you can go to lunch because you skipped breakfast and you're starving.
Lucky guess. Where was I born?
Fall River, Massachusetts, August 16th, 1960. Your parents moved here from the Azores, and you grew up in Somerset.
Most of that is online. Did you talk to June?
Not a word. Before your mom died, she told you what you'd always suspected, that the man who raised you, he wasn't your real dad, that your biological father...
No, stop. Stop. I am going to kill that woman.
I didn't talk to her, Doc.
Oh, of course you didn't. Well, if you are God, prove it.
Try to rip up my business card. It's made of paper you can't tear.
What the? Really? Is this the best that God can do? Why don't you disappear?
I'm saving that for later.
Is God your real name or is it just a title?
I've been called many things. Zeus, Ra, Lord. But my friends, they call me Stanley.
I can't call God Stanley.
Why not? It's my name.
All right. Stanley, why did you create mankind?
I didn't, technically. Mankind was created by an intern.
An intern.
Yes. I was on vacation, and I had drawn up preliminary plans, kind of a rough draft, but I didn't really think it'd work. I planned to scrap the whole thing when I got back. But while I was gone, Larry, the intern, he thought the plans for mankind were complete, so He processed it.
Man was created by an intern named Larry.
Take a look around, Doc. Murder, hatred, greed, dishonesty. Does humanity look like the handiwork of a supreme being who knows what the hell he's doing?
Oh my God, finally.
In the future, it'd be more accurate to say, oh, my Larry.
Guards, this is him. Please take him to the evaluation room. Dr. Andrews is waiting.
Great talking with you, Doc. Hello, Tom. Hi, Sam.
Wait a second. How did you know their names? You've never met them. Wait. Now I remember. All knowing.
No, I just read the name tags. See you, Doc.
I'll check in on you later, Stanley.
Don't bet on
These people are all nuts. Damn, Larry, what a freaking mess you made.
Number one is lazy. Number two is very lazy. Number three is extremely lazy. Number four is unbelievably freaking lazy. And number five is funny. I wanted to say something about how screwed up the world is. I mean, if there was a just and fair God, I mean, the world would be run a lot better than it is now. So Larry is my way of explaining why I think the world is as screwed up as it is. And also, at the time, we needed plays for the Sea Shorts. So I decided to write this play for Sea Shorts. If I hadn't been involved with that group, I probably never would have done it. The Odd Couple. I am the public information officer for the town of Lauderdale-by-the-Sea. I would cast John Belushi as God, and as Dr. Vieira, I would cast either Laura Linney or Meryl Streep.
Hey! Where are you going all decked out? What is that thing on your head?
I have no particular destination, James, and that thing, as you describe it, happens to be a fascinator. Is it a crime for a woman to look her best at all times?
Well, I guess not, but Mom, why are you calling me James?
Oh, did I just hear you say Mom?
Oh.
Please refer to me as Mother, or better yet, Victoria. And you were named James after your grandfather, not Jimmy.
Okay, so all of a sudden you want me to call you Victoria, and you won't call me James? Who are you, woman? And where's my mom, Vicky?
Darling, I am still your mother, but I've become a better version of myself. And my intentions are to look and act the part. Sweet success. has finally been bestowed upon me.
Ooh, since when?
Have you not heard the galvanic breaking news?
Oh, nope, I guess I missed it. But you win the lotto? What the hell is galvanic?
Do you pay no attention whatsoever to the occurrences in my life? My hopes, my aspirations, my sudden rise to fame.
Well, I do know that you spend all of your free time tinkering around in the computer in your bathrobe. But you know, hey, if that's your thing, then go for it.
I did not just hear those utterances from my only offspring. Your unwitting words have pierced my heart like a dagger. I'll have you know, I am a serious writer.
I'm sorry, Mom. I mean, Victoria. I think I know what's happening here. I mean, you write some kind of blog and you get a few followers, right? Am I right? Well, you go, girl.
That is an incorrect and rather insulting assumption, James.
Well, so let's see. I mean, what could cause the sudden change in personality? Did you get into my stash of weed?
Oh, how dare you suggest that I have lost control of my faculties by the use of your illicit, inferior street substances?
Well, no, that's no worries, Victoria. I'm happy to share. Feel free anytime.
Oh, my misguided son. You are so sadly mistaken. Your lack of insight is astonishing.
Come on, cut the crap, Mom. I mean, Victoria, what the hell's going on here? Why are you talking like that? What the hell's up with you?
I have transformed from a caterpillar into a butterfly. My career is flourishing into an endless array of possibilities, and I am jubilantly elated.
Oh, that's so. What, did they promote you from cashier to store manager?
Oh, in addition, I would venture to guess that a procurement of a wide variety of wigs in assorted styles and colors, accompanied by a garish wardrobe and complimentary adornments, lurks closely over the horizon.
Are you having some kind of weird senior citizen moment?
Oh, stop spewing ridiculous nonsense. I am in the prime of my life.
Oh, so you decided to become an escort at your age. That's actually not a bad idea. I bet that there are plenty of elderly gentlemen who pay very well for the enjoyment of your company and a little bit of
Tread lightly, son, and let us not forget that you are a grown man who still resides in his mother's home, a daily annoyance that can swiftly be remedied. So I advise you to reinvent your manner of interacting with me.
Okay, no need to get your peacock feathers all ruffled, Victoria. Didn't mean to offend you.
I will accept your apology, providing you humbly deliver one that is sincere and to my liking.
Sorry, okay? I'm sorry. But you need to hear me out. All of this is nuts.
Are you referring to my newfound persona and articulation skills?
What is going on here? Because, I'm now getting a little worried that this might be some form of dementia. And I say that with the utmost respect now, Victoria.
I do hope I am not developing a magnificent attitude, James. That after many old morose attempts to no avail, I cannot help but pullulate with pride over my recent superior achievements.
Huh? Now I need a dictionary to talk to you? Shit, hold on. Shit, what the hell? How do you even spell that shit? I need another beer. You got any?
To put it simply, James, after years of laborious determination, my toil has finally been acknowledged and rewarded by individuals of high esteem in our community. 2 of my plays have finally been chosen for production at a highly acclaimed and prestigious theater. I think some well-deserved congratulatory expression to the woman who gave you life should be forthcoming.
Yeah, sure. Well, kudos. That's cool. But see, don't let this turn you into someone else, because that is not cool. I mean, you sound like that woman from the TV series. The one that won all the Emmy awards.
Oh, you mean Moira from Schitt's Creek?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, dear. Moira is a sterling role model, someone I admire and strive to emulate. A demeanor of class and sophistication will only serve to benefit me.
Right. And soon your head won't fit into your baseball cap. I mean, it's kind of swelling out of control.
A common baseball cap is no longer required for my upgraded wardrobe of headgear.
You're acting like a pompous ass. I mean, no offense now, mother, please.
None taken, my simpleton offspring. I understand that any form of self-improvement is a cut above your level of comprehension.
Okay, I get it now. Huh? This is a joke, right? A practical joke to get me back for that time that I put the garden snake up in your bed. Well, that's a good one. Can we stop now? I think I learned the lesson.
While the trauma of your sophomoric joke has been indelibly seared into my frontal cortex, I have chosen the path of forgiveness.
Okay. So we good now? Huh? I mean, I'll tell you what. Let me make it up to you. You name anything you want.
I am attending a dinner party hosted in my honor tomorrow evening. I expected you to accompany me in a suit and tie. Pork flambeau and julienne potatoes will be served along with my favorite dessert, creme brulee.
Oh, you mean that pig roast that our neighbors do every month with the Walmart potato salad and mushy lamb for dessert?
Call it as you wish, but that does not detract from the fact that we are their guests. And now that I am on the fast track to becoming a celebrity, I plan to rise to the occasion of my impending status.
Oh, so does that mean that we can move out of this trailer park and into a mansion? Because I can get used to that in a nanosecond. Woo! Woo!
Perhaps in times, James. With patience and perseverance, one never knows. But first, we must behave as if we are already there. Would be prudent for us to rent a car when we attend the debut of my plays.
What's wrong with my pickup truck? I just had a wash last week and I vacuumed out all the pet hairs.
Have you had a momentary lapse in judgment? Your dog grooming vehicle is hardly a presentable mode of transportation to an event of this magnitude.
Well, that's no problem. We'll just take your car. Wow! Wait, we can't, because you ain't got one.
Hello, Victoria Peterson speaking. Oh, yes. How nice of you to call. I was just telling my son James how honored I am to be a part of your... What? An error? But how? Oh, I see. But to confuse Victoria Peterson with Vanessa Peterson seems a bit... Yes, of course, a case of human error, certainly. These things do happen. Complimentary tickets to Vanessa's show. How generous of you. Thank you so much. Goodbye.
Well, that sucks. Maybe, at least we get to go to the theater for free, right?
Hell no. He can shove his damn tickets where the sun don't shine.
And there she is. Welcome back, Mom. Come on. I'll buy you a burger and some loaded nachos.
Sounds good. Give me a minute to change into my jeans and sneakers. These damn shoes are killing me, and whoever invented Spanx should be shot.
Well, I think that you're the classiest woman that I know. Just as you are. Don't ever change. Deal?
Deal. Looks like I raised a smug guy after all. Grab my baseball cap, Jimmy. I'll meet you outside in a sec. Oh, Jimmy. I love you.
Well, your limo waits for you, madam. And Miss Victoria, I possess an overabundance of adoration and percipience for you as well. In other words, I love you too, Mom.
As a playwright, I'm a late bloomer. I first started writing plays in the summer of 2018. I've written 28 so far, which is not bad, I guess. But like so many others before me, by the time I become famous, I may be watching from the theater in the sky. But I think I'll have the best seat in the house. It's so much fun, especially when my characters speak for themselves while I just do the typing. But seeing my words brought to life is what I enjoy most. It's an amazing feeling. 3 months, just kidding, probably about a month. Some plays are done in a week, but the editing goes on and on and on. I can't think of a different ending for Sweet Success. The true Vicky had to come out at the end just the way she did. And I think she was glad to be back. I never imagined that after retirement, I'd find so many new things I was capable of doing. In looking back, the first half of my life was, I have to say, pretty darn difficult at times. So the title of my biographical play would be From Rough Beginnings.
Hi, I'm Brenda Allback, and I had the pleasure of directing this production. I have a confession to make. I have a love-hate relationship with Zoom. As an actor myself, I can say the pandemic took away something I absolutely love, live theater. Zoom is not, as you know, live theater, and it's not even film and certainly not TV. And the challenge with Zoom was to help actors act within the confines of a very small frame. No easy feat. But through this process, I learned a valuable thing. All of these actors expressed how much they appreciated being in this production because for most of them, it was the only theater experience they've had since the pandemic. That made me feel a tad better about Zoom. But it also occurred to me that you, the audience, has been without live theater as well. I hope that our production has gotten you a little more hopeful about the future of the theater. I know I can't wait to see a stage again, whether I be on it acting or in front of it directing. And speaking of directing, I'll be directing Curtain Call Playhouse's new venture, a short play festival. And for those of you who have never heard of or seen a short play festival, it's a production of anywhere from 6 to 10 short plays. And by short, I mean about 10 minutes long. And the beauty of these short plays is that there's usually something to match everyone's interests. There's nothing worse than sitting through a 2-hour play that is boring, right? But with short plays, you may not like one of the plays, but it's over in 10 minutes and the next one will likely be one you really like. So any Florida playwrights out there, get ready. When the time comes to start preparing for this short play festival, Curtain Call Playhouse will be asking you to submit your scripts for consideration. We will post a notice on Facebook, so please like the Curtain Call Playhouse Facebook page so you can stay up to date on upcoming events. Not on Facebook, but want to make sure you don't miss the call for scripts? No problem. Send an email and ask to be notified when there is a call for scripts for the Short Play Festival. I do hope that you enjoyed our production. It was made with love for the theater and everything theater represents. That of bringing joy to people, sharing stories, and coming together as a community. Thanks for spending this time with us. See you at the theater.